Welcome back as I look at this playoff divisional game. Saquon Barkley runs for a 78-yard touchdown and a 62-yard touchdown in the snow, and the Philadelphia Eagles top the Los Angeles Rams 28-22 to head to the NFC title game. Right, so I was just looking back at some other videos and other breakdowns I did on this character. Okay, and look what popped up. First off, the previous, I think it's the last breakdown on this guy. Look at this. It was also against the Los Angeles Rams in November. The Eagles running back had a game for the ages. He tore into the Rams for a career best 255 yards rushing. And they center and focus in on two touchdown runs once again in that game. One of them for 70 yards, one of them for 72 yards. Look at that. And he also caught four passes, 47 yards. And the Eagles picked up the victory in that game, 37-20. Also against the Rams, right? So history kind of repeats here. But you get the 78 and the 62-yard touchdown run. Now we're in the divisional round of the playoffs, but it's also against the Rams. So how about that? And this is the breakdown from that game right here on Google Slides. Just going to glance through it here. Okay? And and then we'll see if any of these numbers hit with the slides I have put together for this game from yesterday on Sunday, right? Okay, I mean, this is where the work kind of pays off. All right, so I'll just take a look at that, and then what we can refer back to it if needed. Now we're in the year 25, right? With this next and this previous game against the Rams, and he had 255 yards in the November game, which kind of symbolizes the year 25. Now that we're in, right? Okay, so the franchise record there, and now you see the score again right there. That game in November. Okay, so now we'll just we'll get into this current game now, right? So there's Saquon right there, and don't forget Saquon Barkley, right, with the Eagles, Philadelphia. Remember the Philadelphia 76ers in the NBA drafted Charles Barkley way back in the day, right? So what are the odds you get two Barkleys, different sports, and they both happen to play for Philadelphia? You know what I mean? Okay, so Saquon blew through a hole and ran untouched in the wintry mix. The Eagles' 2,000-yard rusher smacking his helmet with his hand on his final snowy steps of a 78-yard touchdown run. Again, he had the 62-yarder as well. The Rams had braced for gusty winds and a heightened chance of snow on a trip to Philly. They were blown out by Barkley. I mean, if you had to pick based on the weather, you're probably not going to go with the LA team, right? Based on probably the history with the NFL and warm weather teams, traveling to play in a cold, wintry type game, right? So Barkley waved his arms in celebration as he scampered along the back of the end zone before he slid into the snow. Slide, Eagle, slide. In the late game playoff celebration, Barkley dashed through the snow for touchdowns. Check this out. I mentioned the 78 and 62 yarder. Look at this. Let me zoom in. He finishes with 205 yards rushing, and that connects with the last game against the Rams and the franchise record 255 yards, as they both symbolize the year 2025. Okay, 205 like 25. Okay, and let me show you that again. Right there, you see? 255 yards in the November game, also against the Rams, okay? So pretty nice on that connection. Hurts had a 44-yard scoring run, and the Eagles held on against the turnover-happy Rams again by 6 points on Sunday to reach the NFC Championship game for the second time in 3 years. So you get 2 and 3 right there. Remember, Philadelphia equals 223, like 23, right? So the second time in 3 years reached the NFC Championship game. This is the reason why I came here. Barkley said this was the best opportunity to play in a game like this. And I'll show you right here. Philadelphia, you see 223, like 23 right there, okay? So pretty nice. Let's get into the breakdown, and we'll probably refer back to the article a little bit. But yeah, this is Daily Decodes 81, and I say part 2. You know, it's the second Daily Decodes channel I have started, as it'll just continue on that path as if I have to continue to create new channels. You know what I'm saying? So look at this. So he rushes for a 78-yard touchdown run on a Sunday. In the reverse cipher, Sunday equals 78. Look at that right there. Z is 1, A is 26, okay? And he also has the 62-yard touchdown. And remember, this was in the snow, right? But 62, look at, he's got the 26 on his jersey. Okay, which is look from right to left. Look, 6-2 with the jersey, okay? He even had 26 carries in this game to go with the 26 on his jersey, 162-yard touchdown rush. And you see this game's Sunday right there, January 19th, okay? And that was yesterday, as I'm dropping this on Monday, right? Hello, y'all. Are you here? Even Matt Stafford, for the losing Rams here, he completed 26 passes. Another 26, right? In a losing effort. And I don't know if I caught this before, but wow, did you see that glitch on its own there? My hand nowhere near the mouse or the keyboard. Look at that. I wasn't aware, I don't think, until now. Saquon Barkley has his birthday is the same day as this upcoming Super Bowl, February 9th. Super Bowl 59. Look at that right there, man. Okay? I mean, every team in the NFL playoffs, it's all ran by numbers, okay? You're going to get all of these connections which symbolize and make you think they could all reach the Super Bowl. Do you understand? That's why I would never encourage gambling with this work that I do here. Anybody who would do that is deceiving you, and pretty much they're a piece of crap. Okay? Okay, there's connections with every team. This isn't like individual, like, okay, it's scripted. Yeah, it could be scripted for a certain team to win when it's all said and done, but the numbers is a script all of itself. You understand? So this doesn't mean that they're going to reach the Super Bowl, which if I were just to take a guess, it may be a good guess, right? But it goes the same with every team. We have today's 1/20. Okay, this is trending. This is inauguration day, right? Which connects with the Washington Commanders, like, Commander in Chiefs, Washington, right? DC, think about that. Okay, we have the Commander in Chiefs also in the playoffs. You understand? Right? So it's going to connect either way with the storyline and everything going on with all of the trending stories because everything's just a script like that, okay? So that isn't a coincidence. Look at how super, as in Super Bowl, super even equals 29. You see that? The Super Bowl date and Barkley's birthday. All right? And that's the reverse reduction cipher. There's just 4 base ciphers, y'all. I say it over and over. These letters have numerical values attached to them. It's as simple as ABC 1, 2, 3. Reverse the alphabet, and then you get reduction applied both ways. That's it. 4 base ciphers. Reverse reduction, super equals 29 even. Barkley equals 29, which I brought up in the past to sync up with his birthday and the Super Bowl date. They reached the NFC title game now against the Commanders. NFC title game equals 209. In reverse, 209 is like 29. This game yesterday had a 29 date numerology. 1 plus 19 plus the single digits of the year 2025. They beat Los Angeles, the Rams, in this snowy type game, right? Not good for an LA team. Los Angeles 109 in ordinal. You see the cipher right there? 109 is the 29th prime number, y'all. Okay? MLK Jr. Today is Martin Luther King Jr., the celebration of Civil Rights Day. Celebrating his birthday right here, which is January 15th. He's born in 1929, right? So I guess they celebrated on the third Monday of the month, I guess. So today is that celebration. As this is trending, look at that right there. Okay? Look at that. Born in 29, right? And January 15. Look at that. Notice his RIP date, 4/4 right there. Didn't they say that Jalen Hurts ran for a 44-yard touchdown? Yes, they did. Look at that right there. 44-yard scoring run by the black quarterback, Jalen Hurts, to sync up with Martin Luther King Jr. Look at that. American Baptist minister, activist, and political philosopher who was one of the most prominent leaders in the civil rights movement. How about that? And you know what? We may have a couple of 115s, y'all, that I'm noticing right now, I think I may have a couple 115s upcoming in these slides. But what are the odds? You get 29s connected with both teams. The star running back, which they focus in on here in the article, right? I mean, come on, man. That's the Super Bowl date, even his birthday. Super Bowl S, Saquon S. Remember the Charles Barkley connection with the Philadelphia 76ers of the NBA? Come on. Even Stafford, the losing quarterback, you get another S. This stuff is all scripted by the language, man. Jalen Hurts, right? Isn't he coming off of a concussion? And there's a lot of stories about him getting hurt. Look at how Matt Stafford attempted 44 passes. Look at that right there on the fly with the 4-4 Martin Luther King RIP date and the 44-yard run by Jalen Hurts. That's amazing with the Martin Luther King Jr. connection, because look at uh it'll say assassinated, right? When you look up his RIP date. That's interesting how today this is all trending on inauguration day, right? Because we had a couple of attempts on the current elect, didn't we? Right? So that's pretty damn interesting. Okay, so we get all these 29s, we get some 44s, which connect with the other trending story with, Martin Luther King Jr. Civil Rights Day today. That's freaking amazing, man. Now let's see if I can. Even the 78-yard run, 7 plus 8 is 15. The MLK Jr. birthday, 115 like 15. And let's keep our eyes peeled because I think there's a couple more 115s. Hopefully I remember when I see it. If this is the right breakdown, I can't remember. Wow, Saquon Rasul Cuevas Barkley, his full name, 325. Okay? His next birthday leaves 325 days in the year. Don't forget Rich Homie Quan, RIP to that rapper. Okay? Taking off the world stage on week 1 of this year's NFL season. Ravens versus the Chiefs. Okay, and the Ravens just got bounced by the Bills. Chiefs still in the playoffs. No coincidence, right? Okay, but look, he RIP'd the same day right there. You see that? The NFL season began 9-5. He was RIP'd that day. He even has purple with red trim on his jacket up there to sync up with the colors, the Ravens and Chiefs. But look, Rich Homie Quan, like Saquon Barkley. You see that right there? And don't forget, he's got Lamar in his, when you look up his name, his supposed real name, right? Again, these are all characters. His supposed real name has Lamar in it, and Lamar Jackson was a part of that game on that day. He got RIP'd, and that was the only game that day on Thursday. Can you believe it? Well, you better, because according to the information they give us, these are facts, okay? Right? It's a script though, okay? But if he is RIP'd, sympathy. If they're just playing games with us, well, shame on them, right? But look at that, man. Even Kendrick Lamar is performing at the upcoming Super Bowl in New Orleans. Remember, Lamar is like LA Ram, right? LA Lamar. Okay, Mar, M-A-R, look at it backwards, Ram. The Eagles take out the Rams here. And another big performance and connected with that November game right there, I should say. You see that? Okay? I mean, come on, right? Right? Come on, right? What do you think? Okay? So pretty damn nice here. Let's get to this a few more slides. I mean, this stuff is amazing, okay? Right there. And don't forget Lamar Jackson, his 1/7 birthday, January 7. Kendrick Lamar, born on the 17th of his month. Even Patrick Mahomes, born on the 17th. Who just took out the Ravens? The Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills equals 117 in gematria. Their quarterback, Josh Allen, the 17 on his jersey. Right? And don't forget, week 17, last season, Lamar Jackson had a perfect game. Okay? None of this stuff is a coincidence. Even look at the NFL started 9-5 and Rich Homie Quan's RIP date. 9 plus 5 is 14. NFL equals 14. Okay? And again, the Eagles heading to the NFC title game to take on the Washington Commanders. Like, again, DC trending on Inauguration Day. Politics. Don't forget the history with Philadelphia and the flag, and Philadelphia uh, being the capital of the United States at one point. So you get history with the country, with the Washington Commanders, the Philadelphia Eagles. Think about the bald eagle. Commanders in Chiefs, right? Commander in Chiefs, Kansas City Chiefs remain, as well as they're going to take on the Buffalo Bills now. Don't forget the current elect, Ronald McDonald, right? Anybody ever drink Donald Duck orange juice? Right? Don't forget at one point he tried to purchase the Buffalo Bills. So you get all of that energy here, okay? There's the 115s. Remember, this is synced up with MLK Jr. Day, which is Civil Rights Day, which is today, a holiday, right? 115 was MLK Jr.'s birthday, but celebrated on the third Monday of the month. Look, NFC title game equals 115. Barkley equals 115. And look at that, how all four of the base ciphers hit right there. NFC title game, also 52 like title game. Philadelphia equals 65 like NFC title game. This game on a 65 date numerology, y'all. That's amazing. See that right there? And again, MLK Jr., born in 29. That's the Super Bowl date. That's Barkley's birthday, 2-9. Los Angeles 109, the 29th prime number. Barkley equals 29. The game on a 29 date numerology. NFC title game 209 like 29. Super equals 29 again. Damn, right? It's a 22-day span. This game yesterday, from that day to Saquon's birthday, start to end, 22-day span. The second month birthday. But the Rams lose and they score 22 points. All right? Think about it. National Football League equals 220 like 22. ABC 1, 2, 3. Damn, that would have been a nice thumbnail right there. Huh. Look at this. Look at that helmet. Is that on that guy? Is that a real helmet, y'all? Let me get a sip of my coffee. Look at that helmet on the right. Is that like some new protection against CTE or whatever? Or is that some kind of glitch? But pretty damn amazing, isn't it? Okay, and that hit very well, didn't it? Um, and you see the thumbnail again. We can look at the previous slides as well. Just take a gander. NFC equals 14. Also, remember the Commanders beat Jared Goff and the Lions to advance to play Philadelphia. Goff was drafted by the Rams, right? And Goff, he's born on the 14th of his month, October, if I remember correctly. So that's why, and I show you, look, LA equals 14, Super Bowl 41, the reflection, but they won't be going there. But I'm just showing you, and that 41 is huge with LA. Remember Kobe Bryant, his RIP anniversary right around the corner? Remember his name equals 41 in gematria? He RIP'd at age 41. Okay, and LA's got that 14 and 41. Right? So I'm just kind of showing you it doesn't matter who they allow to win. It's always going to connect like this, okay? So this number system needs to be exposed. This language that we're born into needs to be exposed. And I just want to help, you know, get that information out there, okay? So we'll look at the last game against the Rams on this breakdown over here again. Even the Rams scored 20 in that loss. Look how they lost by 17. Remember, quarterback equals 117. And I mentioned Lamar Jackson's birthday as they get bounced by the Bills. His birthday 1/7. Josh Allen with the 17 on his jersey. And remember Kendrick Lamar. Look at his birthday on the 17th of June. And Patrick Mahomes, born on the 17th of September. You see that right there? Okay? You know what I mean? So, and let me just bring this up real quick. Lamar Jackson, perfect game, week 17. Last season.
According to AP News, he did it in Week 17 last season against Miami and twice in 2019, in Week 1 against Miami and in Week 10 against Cincinnati.
You see that?
That's tied for the most for any player ever in the regular season, with Ben Roethlisberger, Kurt Warner, Peyton Manning and Tom Brady also doing it.
And look at all this script here. And that was against Miami. Right there. You see that right there? Right? And what was with that perfect season for Miami? Remember they had a perfect season. So you see how that connects in the past? You see how that connects though? Look, 17-0 in 72. Perfect season, and then Lamar has the perfect game against the Dolphins last season in week 17. Come on, man. Come on, man. Right? What a joke. Okay, so let's look at the standings. Well, not the standings, but I can't click on this because they want me to like sign up for all this crap. But you see the Chiefs to take on the Bills. It looks like the Bills have home field advantage from what I'm seeing. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. What I'll do is I'll just pull it up, and you see the Eagles will play the Commanders. So this stuff is all a script, okay? Let's pull this up. Uh, Chiefs, Bills. And let's just put Chiefs. Okay, so the Chiefs will have the home field advantage against the Bills. Notice how the game is on 126 and Patrick Lavon Mahomes the second equals 126. You see that right there? And the game's on 126. And remember his birthday, his last birthday is the 261st day of the year. And the Chiefs are 16-2. So you get the 126 mixed up, right? Come on, dude, right? Don't forget that. And that's that Kobe Bryant RIP date, which is upcoming. Bob Uecker, that's his birthday. He just RIP'd January 16th, but he's got the 126th birthday, right? So the Bills at Chiefs in the AFC title game, and now we have Washington Commanders right here will travel to Philadelphia. Okay? And that game also on 126. So we get both title games uh next Sunday, y'all. Okay? Look at that right there. Right? So we're down to 4 teams. It's all a guess at this point. You understand? It's all a guess at this point. I mean, if I had to guess, I would just say Eagles versus the Bills. All right? If I had to guess, it's not just a totally like stupid guess or anything like that. Obviously, it's easier when it gets down to 4 teams. And again, I'm not encouraging. I told you it's all scripted either way. If I had to just take a gander at it, I say Eagles and Bills, right? Okay. So, scan down the article to see if anything else pops. Stafford threw for 324 yards with sore ribs in the loss. All right. I just want to see if anything else pops. Look at this right here. Even Barkley, who left the Giants in free agency to sign a 3-year deal for $26 million guaranteed. Look at that, man. And then he has the 62-yard score, the reflection, and he's got the 26 on the jersey. Come on, right? Come on, right? Right? Look at that, man. And 26 carries. Come on, dude. Stafford, 26 completions. This is why we scanned the article. It's like, really? I forgot that. Oh, man. Nice. So nice. And there's probably more within this article. It was the Eagles' only loss. What's this right here? Oh, yeah. Hurts suffered the concussion against Washington in December. It was the Eagles' only loss after they returned from a bye with a 2-win, 2-loss record. Remember this game, a 22-day span from the game to Barkley's birthday, and National Football League equals 220 like 22. Look at this right here. Barkley had 118 total yards at the break. So are they saying halftime? 118. The uh the game was on 1/19. The day before was 1/18. So you see how this is all ran on the numbers. Okay? Even if we just scrolled the article, we can probably get a breakdown. You know what I'm saying? Look at this right here. Barkley had his 5th touchdown run of 50 plus yards of the season and was the first player with 3 TD runs and of 60 plus against one team since Baltimore's Jamal Lewis did it in 2003. So you get Baltimore again, who gets bounced on this same day by the Bills. You see how it's all connected. Baltimore B, Barkley B. But look, 50 plus yards, 5th touchdowns, total score of the game, 50. You see that? 28 plus 22 is 50. And they mentioned Jimmy Carter down there. Why? You know what I'm saying? They tried. Just tell us that everything's connected, man. Right? Look, Lincoln Financial Field, like Abraham Lincoln. And now this is trending on the inauguration date. Come on, dude. Oh, yeah. Remember they booed Santa Claus in Philly? Christmas wasn't long ago. Snow, Santa, New Year's energy. You know what I'm saying? So, even this guy, look at this guy, the Eagles cornerback, injuries, suffered a shoulder injury. Quinn, like Saquon. So there's a Quinion on the same team with Saquon, and remember Rich Homie Quan, who passed on in week 1, Ravens versus Chiefs, September 5th to open this season. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. There's Saquon again right there. He's 27 years old. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else. I think we're good here. Did I mention the Rams lost with? I think I did. They lost with 22, and it was a 22-day span, right, from the game to Saquon's birthday. I think I mentioned that. And then National Football League 220, like 22. All right, y'all. So we're down to 4 teams. There's always things that could be missed with these breakdowns, obviously. But you see, look at this, man. All of those 29s, undeniable. Even synced up with the Rams. Los Angeles 109, the 29th prime. Come on, man. Martin Luther King Jr. trending. Civil Rights Day. The holiday, I guess, right today. Same as Inauguration Day. TRUMP equals 29 with the current elect in Gematria. Undeniable stuff, y'all. So that'll be the thumbnail. All right, y'all. So Daily Decodes 81 Part 2 is the channel name. So Daily Decodes 81-2. Okay, Barkley runs for 78 and 62-yard touchdown runs in the snow. Okay. And I think snow equals 17 and 71. So you get more 17s with snow. And I guess that is relevant to show you right now since they want you to know that. Look, see snow, 17 and 71. All right. To go with all of those connections, right? And What was that last game against the Rams? Right here, look, the Eagles picked up the victory scoring 37 points. You see that right there in November? And snow equals 37. This game yesterday in the snow against the Rams. And he also has two huge touchdown runs just like he did in November. Come on, man. Come on, right? So so we can leave it at that, man. So we're down to 4 teams. We got 2 conference title games next Sunday, and we'll see what happens, right? Shout out to y'all. Appreciate everybody. Even AI. Hey, what's up, AI? You're cool too. Drop some AI comments, right? But and shout out to Richard West. Looking forward to some more videos, man. I know you're a busy dude though. All right, shout out, bro. Uh, Subscribe to Richard West's channel. His link is on my homepage. Even AI, right? You know what I'm saying? Richard can handle AI comments, right? Let's get Richard West. Let's get subscriber the count growing over there. All right. So again, shout out to Richard West. Link for his channel on this homepage. You'll see it. Just look, click it, subscribe, watch the videos, like. We're not doing this for money, okay? This is a passion of ours. We're kind of meant to do this. Shout out to y'all. Until next time, peace.